Hey travelers, we're here in the frozen tundra of Neenah, Wisconsin at Lion's Tail Brewing. They have some amazing beers and I'm freezing my tail off, so let's go inside before too long, huh?
My name is Alex Wenzel, and this is Lion's Tail Brewing Company in Neenah, Wisconsin. The name Lion's Tail, kind of a long story, but when I was homebrewing, I also decided that I wanted to get a tattoo because I was a chemical engineer, I dressed boring, I didn't have facial hair or jewelry or anything. My wife Kristen reminded me of that one day, and I kind of thought, I'm getting a tattoo. And so I thought I want to do a family coat of arms maybe, and I looked into the history of my name Wenzel. It comes from Wenceslas, who's the king of Bohemia, now the Czech Republic. So we chose the two-tailed lion for our brand, which is the symbol of the Bohemian crown and King Wenceslas. We were trying to think of a name, and Neenah Brewing Company, Wenzel Brewing Company, we didn't really like that feel, and it didn't say anything to us. But we thought, let's do something with the lion. And it's a two-tailed lion, lion's tail. We only make a couple what you'd call core beers, and we commit to making 20 to 25 new beers every year. So when you make that many new beers, it's hard to keep certain core beers on. My philosophy's always been to push the boundaries a little bit, and Eric Hensel, my general manager, he's also sales and distribution, has brought a lot of ideas to me and said, hey, this is a new style I think we should maybe take a look at, maybe experiment with. And a couple examples were before the New England IPA was a big thing in the Midwest, he brought several from the Northeast in and said, you gotta try this.
I'm Eric Hensel. I'm the sales and taproom manager here at Lion's Tail Brewing Company. Yeah, Juice Cloud. It's our hazy New England style IPA. It's hands down our best seller every week in the taproom and outside the taproom.
And that was kind of before the big wave of the hazy IPAs in Wisconsin. So we were sticking our neck out a little bit with that one, and it ended up a customer favorite here. I like to have a pretty good mix of the trendy, big flavor type of beers, the hazy IPAs with maybe some experimental hops or hops from different continents. We just started doing slushee style sour beers, which is basically a kettle sour with just a dumb amount of fruit in it. And so it's thick from the fruit. We try and give our customers a lot of different experiences with those type of beers. But also, I like to make classic styles. Actually, the one I'm working on right now, this was a sample from the tank. This one's a Bohemian Pilsner, one of my favorite styles that got me excited about brewing in the first place. And so we make classic styles as well. And we have a Vienna lager that's often on tap. So we try and have a good mix of all those type of beers.
In my mind, that's the beauty of beer. Not every beer is for every person. Just because you don't like it doesn't make it a bad beer. It just means that it's not for you. There's plenty of styles of beer I don't like. It just means they're not for me. And I love that there's probably something out there for everyone.
One of the big inspirations for taking the leap and opening a brewery was when my wife and I took a trip to Traverse City, Michigan. We were looking for some inspiration maybe, or just maybe it was my career wasn't fulfilling as I had maybe hoped after 17 years. And it just kind of took a life of its own from there. And in under a year, we had found this location, geared up, and had opened Lion's Tail. So we found this location from a mutual friend who actually has a business in the building. He knew we were looking for a location for our brewery and knew that we love Neenah. So he said it'll probably take a little bit of imagination because the space was, a mixed use office space. And underneath there was some great old charm from this 112-year-old building. But I love brewing in here. It's a great old building. It was the Equitable Reserve Association insurance headquarters. The maple original floors, the crown molding. There's a bank vault in our taproom space, and kind of uncovering all those treasures in this building was great. And we're hoping to share a lot of that with our customers.
When you come into our tap room, you'll see our bar and our taps on the left. But if you look to the right, we've got probably a 12, 13 foot chalkboard with the art of all of our beers on it. My wife does a great job at doing all the artwork on that chalkboard. We also like to keep it fresh. So if you see something in our tap room, it may or may not be here next time you're here. It's not the same old place you go to with the same stuff on the walls. We just put this 13-foot American flag in a little over a year ago. It's all out of barrel staves we use to age beer. We have a mural in our vault painted by Spencer Nolan Young. He, if you're not familiar with him, he paints the fence across from Lambeau Field. He does a great job. It's a really cool piece that kind of encompasses who we are, what the city of Neenah is. It's really cool. I suggest you come in, check it out. Lion's Tail is a place where you can go, you can sit down with your friends, you can come by yourself. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're in a big group, small group, or by yourself. Like, you can come, feel at home, know you're gonna get a good pint of beer, whether it's ours or a guest tap that's on, and enjoy yourself for that night. I think we have one of the best staffs in Wisconsin as far as tap rooms are concerned. They're knowledgeable about beer, they care about the customer, they're willing to sit there and have a conversation with you if time allows, and just show you the Lion's Tail experience. Got a little bit for everybody. We're kid friendly. We have coloring books, we have games for kids, we have games for adults. So if you want to come here with a group of 6, 7, or 8 people and you want to play Cards Against Humanity, we have that. Or if you want to go back to childhood and play a game of Battleship, we've got that. We've also got 2 or 3 cribbage boards. So that's a favorite of my wife and I. Like, we come up, sit at the corner of the bar and play cribbage against each other and just kind of have a couple beers and have a good night out.
This brew house is a 10-barrel electric brew house from Portland, Oregon. And we started with 4 fermenters and a capacity of about 1,000 barrels per year. We quickly decided that we needed to add some capacity, and we added a new 20-barrel fermenter, which gave us an extra 40% capacity. And we're finally kind of growing into that and bumping up against that limit. It's taken some creativity to get the equipment in, and not only where to place it, but how to get it physically in the room. We had to remove the front window here from Commercial Street to get all the equipment physically into the room. Because I started as a home brewer, I've always tried to embrace that community, and these homebrewers are some of the most adventurous and excited beer fans that there are out there. And
every year we host a homebrew contest. The winner of the homebrew contest gets to brew on the big system with Alex. So they get to make a 10-barrel batch of whatever beer that is that wins. There's no rules as far as style is concerned. It's open style. We just ask that you bring your best homebrew.
And I'll work with the winning homebrewer to share that winning beer with all of our customers. It's always a lot of fun, and that beer will probably come out in April, but submissions are due March. And what's great about that is it kind of forces me to brew some styles that maybe I would have ignored or not tried before. And the first winning beer was a jalapeno brown ale, and I'd never brewed with peppers before. And so that's just a great example of kind of forcing me to push my boundaries as a brewer. I love doing collaborations, and I've always looked to partners that I really admire and maybe want to learn some things from, and hopefully they can learn a few things from me. I think when you collaborate, you reach a new market for your beer, and just like when we collaborate with, let's say, Third Space, probably not a lot of beer fans in Milwaukee that know about Lion's Tail from Neenah, and with a project like this, they get to know us a little bit better, and likewise, our audience here can help them as they grow into this market. I want to thank Taproom Travelers for coming in and giving you a sneak peek at what Lion's Tail Brewing is all about. But I'd encourage you to come in and see for yourself. Enjoy one of our many different styles of beer. There's something for everybody. And I hope to see you soon. Cheers.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.